In the ancient Qin dynasty, the love story of Meng Jiangnu and Fan Qiliang was like a gentle spring breeze, passing through millennia, soothing the hearts of later generations. Their love was pure and steadfast, shining like the brightest star in the era's night sky, illuminating the darkness. However, their happiness was short-lived. After unifying the six kingdoms, Qin Shi Huang initiated the Grand was among nomadic tribes. Countless men were conscripted, building nomadic tribes. The meeting of Meng Jiangnu and Fan Qiliang seemed predestined by fate. On a bright spring afternoon, Meng Jiangnu, while washing clothes by the river, accidentally saved a drowning young man, Fan Qiliang. The moment their eyes met, it seemed as if a mysterious force bound them together. As time passed, their understanding of each other deepened, and love took root in their heart. Fan Qiliang was one of the rare literate men in the village, not only talented but also possessing a sincere heart. His love for Meng Jiangnu was as steadfast as a mountain and as gentle as flowing water. Meng Jiangnu, with her gentle and virtuous nature, won Fan Qiliang's deep admiration. Through countless sunsets and moonrises, their affection for each other only grew stronger. Yet the good times did not last. On a stormy night, the decree from Qin to conscript men for the Great Wall reached every corner. Fan Qiliang was drafted to work on the wall, a sudden shock that stabbed Meng Jiangnu's heart like a sharp knife. On the day of his departure, Meng Jiangnu wiped away her tears. Fan Qiliang gently wiped away her tears, promising firmly, "Wait for me to return after the wall is built." After Fan Qiliang left, Meng Jiangnu would go to the riverbank every day, looking down the road he had taken, a heart filled with longing. She believed that Fan Qiliang would overcome all difficulties and return safely. However, days went by without any word from him. Meng Jiangnu began to hear about the hardships of the Great Wall's construction. Many conscripted men had fallen ill or died. These messages hit, no matter what. For this decision, Meng Jiangnu started preparing for the journey, knowing well the dangers ahead. But her heart was set on one thing: to reunite with Fan Qiliang. She packed warm clothes she had woven for her, along with some dry food and water, and embarked on her journey to find her husband. Along the way, Meng Jiangnu faced countless hardships, braving mountains and rivers, until she finally arrived at the base of the Great Wall. The wall was majestic and awe-inspiring, stretching into the clouds, but to Meng Jiangnu, it felt cold and merciless. She searched for Fan Qiliang among the workers, asking everyone she met about him. However, the answers she received were heartbreaking. Simil Armin had succumbed to illness or death during the construction of the wall, and Fan Qiliang's name was among them. Meng Jiangnu stood at the foot of the Great Wall, her heart torn asunder. She refused to accept this cruel fate and resolved to search along the wall, hoping against hope to find some trace of Fan Qiliang. Day after day, her silhouette grew thinner against the backdrop of the wall, the light in her eyes dimming, yet her determination never wavered. The Great Wall, like a giant dragon, snaked across desolate hills. Meng Jiangnu's footsteps left deep marks on this ancient beast. She encountered many others who, like her, had come to the wall in search of loved ones. Some wore faces of despair, others still harbored a flicker of hope. Meng Jiangnu shared her story to inspire them, drawing strength from their courage in return. Finally, one day, at a dilapidated section of the wall, Meng Jiangnu heard Fan Qiliang's name. An aged craftsman with a trembling voice told her that Fan Qiliang had died one cold night from overwork, his body buried beneath the wall. Hearing this, Meng Jiangnu's world seemed to collapse. She fell to her knees, tears mingling with the dust. She found the spot where Fan Qiliang was said to be buried, kneeling on the cold, hard ground, her tears flowing freely. Her cries shook the heavens and earth, her sorrow moving all of creation. She lamented Fan Qiliang's fate, her own loss, and the souls of all those who had perished building the wall. Her wailing was like thunder, echoing through the valleys and skies. At that moment, a miracle occurred. The sky darkened, and the wind and clouds changed abruptly, a section of the wall collapsing under the force of her cries, revealing countless workers' bones, among them Fan Qiliang's remains. At this moment, Meng Jiangnu's grief peaked, yet she found a measure of solace in being able to see her beloved Fan, even if only his bones remained. Beside Fan Kilian's remains, Meng Jiangnu held a simple but solemn funeral. She personally erected a tombstone for him, inscribing it with the grave of the loyal and valiant Fan Kilian. Henceforth, this place became a site for people to commemorate loyalty and love. The story of Meng Jiangnu weeping down the Great Wall, like seeds sown deep in the hearts of those who hear it. Her love, resilience, and indomitable spirit became an eternal legend. Meng Jiangnu left more than just her tears at the Great Wall. She left a profound interpretation of love, loyalty, and sacrifice. Year after year, Meng Jiangnu's story was passed down from generation to generation, touching everyone who heard it with her steadfast love. The Great Wall is not only a symbol of China, but also a testament to Meng Jiangnu's love. Meng Jiangnu's grave became a sacred place for love, drawing thousands to seek answers about love and loyalty.